Hey everybody, it's the old sports editor Ronnie Gallagher, and we're here for another edition of the Sun Drop Roaming the County show. You know, it's Wednesday morning, one day before Thanksgiving, and we're still playing football in Rowan County like we seem to always be. You know, West Joanne's made the state championship 4 straight years, and now we have Salisbury High School, the only team left. They're in the Western Finals this Friday at home against South Iredell. But last Friday was a game for the ages. They beat High Point Andrews, the number 1 seed, 36-35 on a last-second field goal. And that's why I like to tell you a little lesson in Journalism 101. I'm in there laying the paper out. East Joanne's playing Concord. Salisbury's playing High Point Andrews. So I have East Joanne at the top. And then I said, no, I'm going to put Salisbury at the top. Then Salisbury's losing 35-14 in the fourth quarter. I tear the front page up and put East up there. They're playing great against Concord. Then East loses. Salisbury comes back and wins 36-35. I have to tear the front page up again and put Salisbury at the top, and that's where they belong because they're the only team left. And we're going to talk about that game with Joe Pinyan, the coach. We're going to talk to Stephen Mazer, the kicker, who's a Friday night hero who won that game with his kick, a 15-year-old kid coming out there in that pressure and doing that. It's excited as I've ever seen the Hornets around here. And they're in there eating biscuits and donuts right now, and we're going to go get some too. But before that, we're going to talk to Joe Pinyan, so let's go find him. All right, we're here with Salisbury coach Joe Pinyan. You know, Joe, you're the last team standing. You're in the Western Finals for the 3rd time in 4 years. And I'll just tell the fans here that when I was laying the paper out, I put Salisbury at the top. You was losing 35-14. I put you down and put East back up there. Then it came up and you started winning. You started coming back and winning. I had to tear it up again. I mean, and it was a good feeling to have to tear that up.
Well, it was a good feeling to come back and win that football game, and it's a good feeling to still be representing the county. And one of the things we're going to talk to our kids about all week is the fact that, we're not just playing for ourselves in Salisbury High School on Friday night. We're also playing for Rowan County, and West Joanne's had a great year, and East Joanne's had a tremendous year. Mm-hmm. Carson got hot late and got to the playoffs, and North Rowan, what an outstanding job they had over there, and South Rowan, I'm sure would have had a great year, but you lose your senior leader quarterback, and that kind of hurts you a little bit. So, we want to carry the torch for Rowan County, and we hope they all support us. And
okay, so you're playing the number 1 seed, High Point Andrews. You're down 35-14 in the fourth quarter. How did you come back and win that game?
I didn't. They did. First of all, we didn't do anything to stop them all night long, but we were having some success, not the success that we wanted offensively. And then all of a sudden, they get a field goal that hits the crossbar and doesn't go in, and a little bit of life came to our sideline, and things started happening.
Yeah. We'll be talking to the Friday night hero, Stephen Mazer, in a minute, but you knew you was driving down for the winning field goal. What do you think he was thinking, and how much confidence did you have in him as a kicker?
Well, I wasn't really concerned about him because, he's been around his brother, and they worked so hard at kicking, and I felt sure that he was going to be comfortable in the situation. The person I was worried about was myself, because as we're getting closer, I'm thinking to myself, when I was 15 years old, would I be able to step out there and do that? What would be going through my mind at 15 years old? And then I thought, oh Lord, we're going to lose this football game. But it's amazing that a kid could step up like that at the age of 15, just ever so calmly after he's already missed an extra point and just knocked the ball straight through. And I mean, it's a business to him.
Now South Iredell comes in. That they're a very good team. Well, what can you tell us about them?
I think they do a great job of, getting the ball in different places where they want it. They run it well. They throw it well. They've got a great running back. He's a big old kid, 6 foot, 225 pounds, and has some speed. And they've got guys they like to get out in space. And they're somewhat of an Oregon-type offense where, they're going to try to run plays in the first 10 seconds of the play clock, and they want to get as many plays as possible. So we've had to work that fast pace for our defense and get them ready. And offensively, their defense is very, very similar to ours, and they play with a bunch of tough kids over there. They're the toughest bunch of kids I've ever seen, and we think their defensive front is very, very comparable to West Joanne, and by golly, everybody knows how good their front is.
Sure. Well, Friday night, it'll be South Iredell right here at Salisbury. Joe, good luck.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Okay, we're here with Stephen Mazer, the kicker for Salisbury, a real Friday night hero. You know, you won the game with a 23-yard field goal. And I want to know, people don't really realize what kind of emotions are going on inside you because you knew they were going down the field. You knew they were setting up for a field goal. What were you thinking as they were driving down the field?
I was just getting ready to hit the field goal because, I don't know, it looked like it was going to come down to that. Like, you could see it, so I just got ready for it.
Were you nervous at all?
I was a little nervous, but then once I stepped on the field, I wasn't really nervous anymore, so that was nice.
When people picked up the Salisbury Post on Saturday, they see a big picture of you being carried off the field on the shoulders, man. What was that like?
That was pretty cool because you always see that in movies and stuff, and it actually happened, so that was pretty cool.
Now, how's it feel for this team to be in the Western Finals after you started the season off at 1-2?
Well, I knew we could do it, and I was surprised against our losses, but you know, we came back and we're doing good. Everybody said that we're going to have a down year, but we proved them wrong.
Okay, Stephen, I just got one more question for you. Are you ready to take us out with your teammates dancing with Sundrop Maggie?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it.
'Cause I got it going on. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.